Class is in session. The Brofessor is in. What's happening, y'all? We have the Love at First Fight prize wall. So let's go over what you can spend your medallions on. Let's bro. As always, big shout out to the J Nasty Booty. Thank you so much for your help. And more than that, you're awesome. This also depends on your roster. So what I suggest here is that they are simply suggestions. Do what's best for your roster in the immediate and what you can get better as of now. So that all being said, the number one thing on this prize wall is easily the gears. If you have Indy and you get enough medallions, this will make her even crazier. So yes, that is one of the best things on this prize wall, followed by the Bianca Belair Toughest Power Couples gear, which makes her even better. And as someone who has that gear, I can tell you it is worth getting. So if you get to get a gear, or at least get one of those two gears, that's definitely what you should go after, with a caveat that the Becky gear is also good and makes Becky better if she is someone that you're planning on using, right? So those are the three gears you should go after first. That really is the number one thing going on this prize wall. Number two, then, in that case, is actually coming down here. And if you don't have any of them, this is where you want to get yourself your Judgment Day characters, because they are often CSS or contest superstars for different contests. So it's always good to have yourself at least a JD character, if not a male and a female one. So that is then tied with getting yourself, as always, a new card, right? So getting cards, gears, and plates, the GPC, the CPG, the PGC, however you want to put them all into order. So getting yourself one of them would also be helpful. A lot of people already have Cora Jade from the box mishap from earlier in the month. So this may not be the place to spend there. And then these two were free. So this is why it's probably lower down on the list in terms of things you should get, because in the last year, both of these have been given out for free. Lots of shards have been made available to them, and both of them are actually really good at 6-star bronze. So if you want to get a 6-star bronze off the prize wall, if you don't have any 6-star bronze, here's a good way to get yourself a 6-star bronze for characters that actually are really good. But I would actually put the coins or the medallions here first, especially if it's going to get you that poster. After that, the next thing that's really going to be worthwhile is getting yourself some straps that possibly and could be worthwhile to you, especially because you're most likely to get this one, the 40% jam damage one. But with a chance at 100% jam damage strap, it's a good place to put some of your medallions towards, whether you want Modern Striker, Modern Trickster, or Modern Acrobat. If you have one of those that you need to get, that would be the place to put that. And after the straps, or maybe tied with the straps, depending on your roster or your roster size, is coming back and getting one of these gears. Now, as Jay Nasty put it, if you have to ask whether getting either of these gears is worth it, then you already know the answer. And my answer to that, in addition to it, is that neither of these gears on their own are going to make Seth or Montez out of this world amazing. But that's for higher end rosters and mid rosters. If you have a lower end roster or you're beginning in this game, then those are gears that are going to help them and help you when the CSS comes along, but they aren't game changing for them in that sense. But it will help you if you are a lower person in terms of the size of your roster, and that if these are people that you use, if they are some of your main eventers, whether it comes to Showdown or whether it comes to feuds or boss battles, then the gear will help, but it's not character changing in that sense. And if you want to see just how it works, he has a lot of gears itself, right? Montez only has the one gear. So Montez is a lot easier to see what the gear does to it, but Seth actually, I think, has 4 gears, if not 3. This might be his 4th one. So if this is the first gear that you get of him, remember that it stacks. And so you'll only get the first bonus out of the 4, not the 4th bonus. You have to get all 4 to do that. So having all 4 of them, if you're interested to see what all 4 can do at 6-star silver, then please check out DJ Anon ZT. And he did a video on all of them at 6-star silver, so you can definitely check that out. So, and I lump Becky with the asterisks again. Her gear does do a service to make her better, and it helps her card more than it does Montez or Seth Rollins. So getting that one is good, but slightly better, but not as good as getting Bianca's or Indies if you have either one of those two. Last but not least on this prize wall is, as Jay Nasty put it, expensive econ, but econ nonetheless. So if you are looking to take up anyone in these classes, then this is the chance for you to get those tokens, especially because we are in a token crunched kind of month. So keep that in mind. So we have already seen 2 acrobats come our way, so that's not as likely, but we've only seen 1 trickster. We have seen 0 strikers for the surprise birthday loot, so keep that in mind. Maybe you might want to get some tokens for those. I have no inside information, just going by the odds. You can also get yourself Fury 2 chests. You can get yourself strap parts or the econ bundle. It is actually in here now. Shout out to Goldie, trademark Golden Girl. That's the prize wall. So thanks for coming out. Give it the old like, the share, the subscribe. Let me know what you end up getting off of here. And if this helped you at all to make any sorts of decision, please click the like button. And if you aren't subscribed to the channel, definitely give it the subscribe. Come back to class when we do this again. Brofessor out.